What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today we're actually going to be talking about the brand new Destiny 2 game mode Gambit. First of all, I'm going to be giving my thoughts as well as the best weapons in which I used personally in the game, which I thought were very well and worked very well for PvP and PvE. So, Gambit as a whole is an extremely fun game mode. It requires a load of teamwork and load of strategy thinking. Obviously you can go in and just grab the moats whenever you want, but when you're playing in a team of 4 it works really well to actually have 2 of your teammates grabbing moats but all 4 of you slaying, and have one person getting ready to invade with a load of heavy and their super pretty much ready. Like I said, it is a load of strategy required in this game mode if you're prepared to win against really well played teams, but it is a very fun game mode at the same time. Like I said, a load of strategy is required, but when you do nail down your strategy with your team of 4, this can turn into one of the better game modes in Destiny, in my honest opinion. I really enjoy playing it and using a variety of weapons, especially when invading the other team. Personally, I wish there was more opportunities to evade. I know you can invade 3 or 4 times when they have the boss out, but on the way to building up your moats, I do believe that they should make the moat score go up to 100, keep it as 3 rounds, but have the opportunity to invade the other team 3 times, and when a teammate has actually invaded, maybe make it so somebody else has to invade instead. It just adds a bit of variety and makes that one person stop hogging the invade. But that's just some of my feedback for this game mode. Like I said, I do really enjoy it still, and it's personally one of my more favoured game modes in Destiny now, and that was just a preview of it. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below on how you felt Gambit went. But moving on, we're going to be talking about the better weapons in which I used and felt were very good, with some explanation on why. So here I have a list. So first up we have the Sleeper Simulant. Now it actually got a small buff recently in which you can actually have 3 in the mag, and it absolutely destroys PvP and PvE. I noticed when going to invade that you absolutely melt enemies with this. Just the range is incredible, and also you can destroy the bosses with it, so it works very well indeed. Moving on, we have the Riskrunner. It does have the perk Arc Conductor, so when you actually take arc damage you pretty much get unlimited ammo, and kills that you actually get increase when you have that state. So it does work well. Again, having unlimited ammo with a very powerful SMG is always very good, and again it's more of a situational one. We did only have the Cabal and the Fallen to take on, so maybe with the Hive it wouldn't be so good. Moving on though, we have the Inaugural Address. Now this works very well for PvP more so when invading I noticed this was a very solid pulse rifle. We do also have the Baligant. Now this is a legendary shotgun which has only just come recently into the ranking. It is an absolute monster. It's a fully automatic shotgun which deals a load of damage, obviously at close range. So when going against bosses, this thing absolutely decimates and is very similar to the Untitled shotgun. Moving on though, we do have the Sins of the Past, possibly one of the more standard rocket launchers, which is just one of them ones that you have to have using this game mode. It destroys loads of enemies and obviously has a high damage output, and as well as that when invading it decimates. Moving on, we do have the Colony. Now this is more so for PvP once again. Just the tracking on it is very helpful, especially when going in against 4 people and they have all of their guardians up. When they're trying to get moats in and you use this tracking, it just absolutely destroys them and gets rid of their moats. What more could you want? Moving on, we do have the Untitled shotgun. Now if you guys do not have this, please get this. This is going to be one of the best Gambit weapons for a long time. I do know that you can actually destroy the last primeval boss in less than 15 seconds with this shotgun, along in you and your teammates are using it. So please, if you do not have this, get it from Escalation Protocol. It is a monster. Moving on, we do have the Telesto, a very solid exotic fusion rifle. Feels like it's had a small buff recently in the damage output, but it is very useful. We do also have the Crimson. So when you do get the Catalyst, it has a very good range on this hand cannon. Feels more obviously like a pulse rifle, and you also get that health regeneration perk, which does help you stay in the battle for longer periods of time. We've got the Polaris Lance. Now this was one of my personal favoured rifles, purely because you basically get unlimited ammo every headshot that you get, and you do also get that Firefly perk when you hit that 5th bullet, which does a big damage output. We've got the Midnight Coup, which was a very solid hand cannon when I was using this. Does quite a lot of damage, and just everything about it is well rounded. We do have the Nameless Midnight. Again, this is more so for PvP. Absolutely rinses enemies, 22 damage to a headshot at quite far range, so highly recommend that if you're looking for a solid pulse rifle. And then last but not least, one of the weapons which is very underrated in my honest opinion, the Emperor's Envy. Now, as far as damage output goes to bosses, this absolutely rinses, but it also does fairly well in PvP. Now again, this is just my selection of weapons. If you have anything to add to this, comment in that comment section below and give me a reason why you believe they're a good weapon. And also, don't think that this is going to be the end of the weapons. When this update does come out in Forsaken, there's obviously going to be a load of new weapons coming into the game. So pretty exciting for Gambit. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in that comment section below of how you thought this game mode went. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.